Alright, the monsters we are going to be killing to achieve amazing XP per hour for Magic is pretty much, I'd say 95% AFK, because the only real requirements you need are either a Blood Fury amulet or a Arcane Blood Necklace. You're going to need Fate of the Gods to get to Muspa, and you can get there with a 6-age circuit by just going to the World Gate and then entering the Cradle, and it will bring you right there. You will not want to wear your Shrouded Arrows because you will want them to be completely aggressive to you. You are able to do this with either Chaotix, Sea Singer weaponry, or Noxious, of course, or Seismics. Whatever you choose. I've already done this with Chaotix. You will see the results with that. But those are pretty much the only real requirements. Probably 80 plus magic defense. You will need ancient magics because you will be using Blood Barrage or Blood Blitz, whichever you choose. Blood Barrage is obviously better as you will be able to hit multiple targets at once with auto attacks. Some things that will help you are the ability Sacrifice that you get through killing some Godward Dungeon generals, and the ability Corruption Blast, which you can buy, but you do not need to buy it. If you do not have Corruption Blast, I would probably put Combust in this spot just because it does deal a lot of damage because of how weak they are to ancient magics. Do not use normal magics, just use ancients because it is the most effective way to kill them. Another thing that I highly recommend is a legendary familiar, just because it will pick up a lot of your drops and make it a lot more AFK and a lot more bearable. So that's all I have really for the requirements and what we'll be killing. Alright, a setup for Muspas would be this. This would be a very good setup. You can obviously change to Subjugation or Virtus if you wish to. They both work. I have tested both. You can obviously upgrade wherever you want. I just use Bear's Gloves just because they're pretty decent. You can obviously use Noxious Staff. It will increase your XP per hour, but I'm going to just show you that you can use a Chaotic Staff perfectly fine. Auras are really good. You can use Supreme Runic Accuracy or Dark Magic. Dark Magic, I believe through my testing, was better than Supreme Runic Accuracy just because you hit Muspa so well with magic. And of course you can just use a different cape. I just use my max cape to teleport back. I will show you a good inventory for a trip in 1 second. Alright, this is a good inventory. 2 overloads and super rare renewals. 10 super restores should be decent. Your runes for Blood Barrage, Enhanced Excalibur, your way to teleport there. Spring Cleaner will be a giant help for you if you want to do this completely AFK. Magic Note Paper is in case your Spring Cleaner does not work or you want to get Dragon Maces. Something to have that would help you out a lot during this is a legendary familiar, as it will pick up your stuff. So I would recommend buying one of those because you will be making a lot of money from this. It's about 2 to 3 mil GP per hour. Another thing to strongly recommend is having all of your AoE abilities right here. Corruption Blast is a really good ability. You don't need it. And another thing that will help you a lot is putting on queuing. So whenever you click this, you'll get to this wherever. Because this is, like I said, very AFK. And then you can just AFK for a minute and not have to worry. You don't even need to use Sunshine, but it helps you out a lot for XP. Say you're just doing something on 07, you have your 07 screen up, and then you see that you're not using Sunshine. You can just click that, and you don't have to really worry about it, so that will help you a lot. Now, I'm going to try an hour with this setup. I probably definitely could use Subjugation. The defense is relatively good. I bring 2 food because sometimes you do get hit a little, like not majorly, but I'd just rather have my HP up than down because sometimes when you're AFKing, you completely forget and your prayers drop. You'll definitely want just Soul Split. Soul Split just works perfectly fine. You don't have to put on any turmoil. So as long as you have 92 magic, 92 prayer, you can easily do this. So I will be right back in an hour. I'm going to set up a thing, a counter. I'm probably actually going to do just 30 minutes just to show you the XP per hour you can do with a chaotic staff. I mean, you can last 30 minutes, you can last an hour, you can last all you want. So I'll be back. And also, another side thing, do not wear your Shard Zeros, you want them completely aggressive to you. Alright, this is going to be my inventory. 5 doses for 30 minutes. 1,000 blood runes, 8,000 fire runes. I emptied my bank, so I will be able to tell stuff that goes into my bank through my spring cleaner. I also recharged everything, so I will be able to tell you cost per hour, but obviously remember, you can pretty much get rid of all costs except for your main hand weapon and your Amulet of Fury Blood or Arcane Blood necklace, so keep that. By the way, another good little hint. Have area looting on, just so if you do come back to overload or whatever, you can just like click under you or drop something and then pick it up by using the loot all function. That'll help you out a lot if you do not have a spring cleaner and you want to get all the drops and stuff. And if you get food in your inventory from your legendary familiar and you're having issues with food, you can just eat the food that your familiar gives you. Alright, and overloads just wore off. 188,000 XP in those 30 minutes. Let me just quickly grab this stuff. You see, you got quite a lot of loot. And then just teleport out. So, pretty much nearly 400k XP per hour with just a chaotic staff. I picked up 338k worth of stuff. I also dropped some super restores to actually pick up some items like gold ores and stuff. Usually if you stay here for an hour, you're going to get some really good rare drop tables. I've gotten Onyx Bolts twice and 100 super restore 4 doses. But I'll be right back with the complete cost of how much this was in an hour and how much I made. Alright, now let's cover the most important part of it all, costs. Now, I don't have it here, but I started with 1,000 bloods, and as you can see, I'm at 1,120 and 8,000 fire runes. So I used 900 fire runes, and I used 12 spring charges through the whole 30 minutes, so a total of 122k for the whole 30 minutes. The cash that was picked up from my legendary familiar covered all the cost of everything else. So let's see how much we made just from drops. Remember, this is with tier 80. 99 magic and 99 defense. I'm pretty sure you'd have no issue without 99 magic or defense, as long as you had decently high, probably 80 plus. Would maybe be the minimum there. Alright, and we're coming up to the final stuff. 1.3, almost 1.4 mil through the whole hour. That's just with tier 80. Averaged almost 400,000 magic XP per hour with just tier 80. Definitely way over 400k. Probably around 430k magic XP per hour, and this is 100% pretty much AFK besides either using sunshine or just drinking your overloads. Either or. And 1 second. By the way, you do not need a Beast of Burden. I just had that because I was nexing. And probably the best orders to use is if you're probably low magic level, I'd use Vampirism, then Dark Magic, then Runic Accuracy, because like I said, Dark Magic seemed like a really good aura for this. I definitely saw an increase in XP when I was going for 120 magic. Now, there's multiple ways you could AFK this, especially if you play 07 or an alternate RuneScape 3 account. You just have all your information, like your overload timer, and have it next to your sunshine, so you can just click on your sunshine and see when stuff's about to run out. I usually just do hour-long trips and then re-bank, just because banking is really fast, and coming back is really fast as well, because they spawn very fast anyways. So if you have any questions, feel free to message me on YouTube, or just in the comments, that works too. Alright, thanks for watching.